Fish.
Yes, Brett. Oh, you remembered to hit the talk button?
I did.
Yeah!
The talk button's on. We're on the air.
We've done it.
Oh my gosh. That was wacky this morning.
That was crazy.
I can't even believe that we're here.
I can't either. You literally just came barging into the studio. I was a little bit later than expected
I
on
can't
air.
believe you have sunglasses on.
Well, my eyes look so puffy right now.
I don't even really believe that you have eyes underneath there.
I don't, but like when I do all the daytime stuff, when I'm on air from like 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time till about 12.
Hey. I'll plug your show in a second.
It's the Brett Davern Show. Brought to you by idobi Radio in partnership with Night Guy Digital and recorded live in beautiful North Hollywood, California. On today's show,
Fish is here.
now let's get to the guy who graduated high school 3 times.
That's me.
Your new best friend, Brett Davern.
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thank you for joining us live on idobi Radio, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcast. You want to join in the fun, you can call the show anytime. 1-888-99-IDOBI. That's 1-888-99-43624. The email for the show is bdsfans@idobi.com. That's bdsfans@idobi.com. Yeah. I mean, look, if you want to write in and just tell us like that we're doing a good job, that's cool. If you want to write in and tell us what we could be doing better, that's cool too. If you want to write in and tell us what music you'd like to hear on the show, I would love to hear that. And if you would like to write in and tell us that Fish should take off his sunglasses, you could do that too. It's all fair game, everybody. We just kind of want to hear from you. That's all. Just give us your feedback. You can also hit us up on any social medias. The handle for all of them is the same. It's just Brett Davern Show. Instagram, Twitter, whatever you got. Today's show is co-hosted by my good friend, Mike Fish.
What's up?
Mike Fishkin.
Fishkin, yes.
Otherwise known as Fish around here.
Yes.
Do you care that I say your first name on the air?
No, I don't care.
I just did anyway.
Yeah, I know.
So
There's no going back from there.
Fish hosts a show. Well, he hosts all the time on idobi Radio, but he hosts his main show, Gone Fishkin, every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern on idobi Radio, so tune in for that. Before we get really started with all the fun, Fish, hold on. We got something to do here.
Oh, no.
Let me play this thing, and then we're going to I'm going to read some fan mail. Then we're going to talk for a minute. Then we'll take a break, and we'll get the show really rolling.
Cool.
All right. Cool. Let's play the thing. Let's see how this works here. I'm running the computer, everybody, so bear with me. Here we go.
You've got mail.
Hi, Brett, Katie, and Boy Wonder. Cheyenne here, all the way from Malaysia. I'm so happy that you guys are back and that I can listen to you guys every morning on my way to work from Tuesday to Saturday. Because where I live, it's actually on at 10 a.m. when I'm going to bed, or 10 p.m. when I'm going to bed. I've tried streaming and listening to you guys on the idobi app, but for some reason everyone's voices sounded like it was one pitch higher and it was too weird for me. Maybe it was just my phone. Maybe I installed the app wrong. Haha. Looking forward to more new stuff. Bye. If you want to email the show, like I said, the email address is bdsfans@idobi.com. That's bdsfans@idobi.com. It's very nice of Cheyenne to email the show.
I agree.
Don't you think, Fish?
No one emails me with positive stuff.
They don't?
No.
You just get negative stuff?
I don't get any stuff.
Oh, Fish.
Which I guess I'm doing it right. I'm not getting anything negative.
That's true. As long as nobody's saying anything, that means they're not saying anything bad.
Exactly.
Right?
Something like that. Either that or Tom has a filter on my email to protect my ego.
You think that's what it is?
Yep, he has a hate mail filter.
It just says negative things for Fish. We'll keep those away from him. and his fragile ego.
Yes, they get bounced back, but Tom keeps them all.
Tell us what we can expect on Gone Fishkin every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Well, this Thursday in particular, every Thursday I have a different co-host with me, and then I always do 1 or 2 interviews. A lot of them are live at the idobi studio, so people are playing acoustic songs or stripped down songs,
right?
1 or 2 songs, and then talking to me.
Yeah.
And then I don't have those beautiful pieces of paper or outlines like you. I kind of just go off the top of my head.
He's talking about all my crazy organization that I do. Look, I'm holding it up to the camera on YouTube.
I'm lucky if I remember my guests' names. Like, when there's a whole band, it's so hard remembering 4 names.
Well, look, man, you've been doing it for years. We're just now coming in here, so I need all this stuff to get going.
True.
You know what I mean? And then maybe once we're going, well and used to everything, then we can fly by the seat of our pants like you, like the real rock stars around here.
See, I'm, like, a little intimidated because I'm never on video when I do my show, and that's at, like, 6 o'clock at night for me.
Well, here's the thing. I have to be on video. I require it in my contract because then that way the viewfinders flip towards me and I can always look at myself.
True.
That's the whole reason for being on YouTube.
The whole reason for the sunglasses is because my eyes don't open till about noon.
Also, big time shout out to the big boss, Tom, who went to Washington, D.C. and then brought us back cookies. Yeah, I think these are cookies, right?
I'm not going to say the office
They're
manager
chocolate-covered
did not get them.
cookies. Look at that. You brought cookies. You didn't get them?
No.
What?
Tom didn't expect me to be here this early.
No. Well, that just means your gift is in the mail.
Dan didn't even know I was co-hosting this morning.
Here's what I want to do, Fish. Let's take our first music break. The song that I'm about to play is a song that I wanted to play for Guilty Pleasure Monday a couple days ago, but Katie LeClaire was here, and she wouldn't let me play it. So now that she's not here,
we could do whatever
and
we
the
want.
cat is away, the mouse is going to play.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on idobi Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
idobi Radio. You can listen to The Brett Davern Show anytime. Just search for it on your favorite podcast app, but especially the idobi app for iOS.
Turn down the lights. Pump up the volume. Time for a raging, rock-hard music debate with the musical master debaters, Brett and Denny.
All right, Denny, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Nice. All right. Well, since this is the first time around on the great music debate, why don't you introduce yourself and tell everybody listening exactly who you are?
All right. Yeah, my name is Denny. I am actually Katie's brother.
What?
And I pretty much taught her everything that she knows about music.
Nepotism on this show already? My goodness. We're only a couple weeks in, and Katie's already getting the family jobs.
He's good. He knows about music.
Right.
He knows his stuff.
All right. Well, how is this going to work? What should we do? What's the first topic of the great music debate?
All right. So I hear you're a Seattle guy.
You know it.
And so you know how important Nirvana's Nevermind was in 91. What a big change that was for rock.
Now, that's the one with the naked baby on the cover, right?
That's the one, yep.
I'm kidding. Of course I know that one, yeah. One of my favorite albums of all time.
So a couple of years later, in 1994, there was another big change in music for punk rock. And since idobi is a punk pop station,
sure.
I thought we'd talk about the two biggest bands that brought punk to the forefront and made it mainstream.
All right.
And those would be Green Day and Offspring.
Okay, I'm going to take Green Day.
Okay.
I'm making it, well, I don't know if I'm making it harder on you or not, but I'm taking Green Day. That's one of my favorite bands of all time. Dookie is the first CD that I ever owned. I didn't buy it myself. My parents bought it for me, but it's the first CD I ever owned. So I'm going to take that.
That's a good way to start your music collection.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, you know why that? Let me tell the story real quick. There was a Denny. This is the way this goes. By the way, I just interrupt people. That's how the segments usually. Anyway, so there was a record store in Northgate, which is a little area in Seattle called Silver Platters, and the reason that they were sort of well known at the time was that they would let you listen to the CDs before you bought them. So you would be able to like go up to the counter and give the guy your car keys or your whatever, your dad's driver's license. And then he would hand you back whatever CD you wanted. You could go over. They had the big like CD decks. You put it in, you put on the headphones, you listen to it. So some friend of mine, 1994, I guess I was in grade, and this kid had Dookie already. So I'd already heard it, and I was like, oh, I really like that. Let me listen to it to make sure, because I'm, a skeptical consumer. And I put in the CD, but on the inside, when you open the CD, on the inside jacket was a Post-it note that said you are not allowed to play like tracks 4, 7, and 9 or something like that.
So you immediately went to 4, 7,
Really?
and 9.
Of course, because there's nothing stopping you. So those are the first songs I started playing, and I was like, he just said the F word. I'm definitely buying this CD, and that's why Dookie was the first album I ever bought. So sorry about the side tangent, but that's the story.
The
that's
first
an
time I
awesome
heard
story.
Dookie, I thought it was too graphic. I was
Yeah.
like, this is bad music.
When masturbation's lost its fun and you're in lazy. Okay, Denny, anyway, take Offspring. Go ahead. Convince me why they're the greatest album or band from, who did we say, album or band in 1994? Band, right?
I think band, yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay, well, I remember my first introduction to Offspring, and it was Come Out and Play, and I remember watching. I was about 14 when that came out, and MTV had that on rotation, nonstop.
Sure.
That and Basket Case, of course, off the Green Day album. But I feel like Offspring was a more important band to bring all those other alternative rock fans over into the punk rock genre, because it's kind of more of a transitional band, if that makes sense. Green Day, that's a straight up punk rock band.
Yeah.
And they kill it. Offspring's kind of more like in between. They kind of ride that line, punk rock alternative, I feel like.
Okay.
And at least for me, an alternative fan at the time, it brought me over right away. I fell in love with their singles that were out at the time. And yeah, did they carry over a lot of other alternative fans out there?
You're absolutely wrong. Hey, it's a debate. Why not, right? You are absolutely wrong. You're so far off. It's not even funny. Billy Joe, Trey, Mike, those guys crush it. Not to mention Dookie went diamond, which I don't even think has happened to any other rock band, if I'm not mistaken. And also, punk band, rock. Yeah, there's other rock bands that have probably gone diamond. That's true. Bono's calling up. He's like, "Wait." That's my Bono. Listen. Basket Case is incredible. I had older cousins, right? The music video specifically. I had older cousins, and they were like, hey, have you ever heard of this thing MTV? And I'm like, no. And they were like, well, you got to check this thing out. And I'm not going to say Basket Case was the first music video I ever saw, because I'm not sure what that would be. However, Aerosmith's Crazy with Liv Tyler and Alicia Silverstone in the photo booth, that thing's imprinted in my brain. So I don't know if that one was first, but that one might have been first for other things. Anyway, listen. Basket Case. Do you have the time to think about me, wine?
Listen, you're not even a real fan.
Let me reemphasize that I taught Katie everything she knows about music, and that's why she's there correcting.
Yeah, I did that on purpose.
Good.
I'm doing a bit. No, I don't know. For me, like Offspring is the Offspring. Do you have to say the Offspring, or is it Offspring? Wait,
Denny.
Do I have to say?
I think it's the Offspring.
Yeah, the
right?
Offspring. You know what? By the way, that's another reason they suck. I have to say the Offspring. I don't have to say the Green Day. I mean, Justin Timberlake in Social Network. Take off the, right? For Facebook.
Yeah.
The Offspring. Who do they think they are? They're definitely not Green Day.
No, okay. I got one more for you.
Come on, Denny, yell!
Let me tell you a story about.
I'm the only one yelling. He's like super
from their
calm.
band.
Go ahead.
All right, Noodles from Offspring, or the Offspring, as we might be calling them. Let me tell you about their humility. They might not have sold as many albums as Green Day at the time. However, they stayed humble.
That's
one of their
important.
guys, Noodles, he worked as a janitor in a school. I can't remember if it was junior high or high school. And they had their singles out on MTV, on the radio, and that guy still worked as a janitor for like another year.
Aww.
Yeah. He wasn't sure this thing was gonna stick. And so he kept working. And the kids in the school knew his song, and he started, cleaning up vomit and stuff like that. He's humble. And, I respect that.
All right, respect.
That wins some points. For
Respect.
Sure.
Respect. Still not Longview, though, is it?
Well, like I said at the beginning, Green Day is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I do love them.
Yeah.
But I to the point that perhaps they made a little more influence on transferring people over. That's where I'm going.
I hear what you're saying. I totally hear what you're saying. You're taking the bringing people over, the crossover thing, and that's, you know what? Honestly, that is really important. Also, though, we both have to, we have to say, like, I miss those times. 1994, rock on the radio. Rock being played on top 40 radio.
Yeah.
I miss that,
Yeah.
Now it's like all these, well, I'm not going to name any bands just in case they like to play on idobi or whatever, but now it's like just these like, pop, a lot of pop and whatever, which is fine and it has its place. But Basket Case and a lot of the Offspring was being played on like whatever the Kiss FM equivalent is in your city. And I miss that. I miss those days.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at least we agree on that, Denny.
Do I get to vote?
We can
I
agree.
have like final vote?
Oh, on like who won the debate?
Yeah.
No, there's no winners and losers here.
It's a debate. Of course there's a winner and a loser.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
Well, you're just going to always, yeah, I don't know. What do you think, Denny? It's Denny's segment. Let him tell you.
I like to say we're all winners because we all got blessed.
Oh, that's a cop-out. That's
That is
ridiculous.
such a The Offspring answer. It's not even funny. I think we should have, all right, let's have a winner and loser. Fine. We're going to have a winner and loser. You, Katie, and Boy Wonder get a vote, and then I'll break the tie.
That doesn't work.
I'm just kidding. All right, Katie. Who won the great debate?
Here's the thing, Brett. I do agree with you that Green Day is a better band. However, in the world of the debate itself, Denny is for sure the winner. He made more points than you did.
Yeah, but I'm louder.
It doesn't count.
No.
All you ever do is scream and interrupt people.
All
Denny,
right.
you win this round. Congratulations.
I think this is rigged.
You think so? Denny, you're the winner.
All right.
I'll take it.
We love you, Denny. Thanks for joining in. All right, we'll see you next time.
All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks so much.
What a steamy back and forth. Don't worry. They'll be back next week with more to debate.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or listening to the podcast version of The Brett Davern Show. If you were listening live on idobi Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now, instead of this message and whatever song this is. Sometimes the rules just won't let us play real music on YouTube or the podcast. It's not a big deal. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a second.
idobi Radio. You can listen to The Brett Davern Show anytime. Just search for it on your favorite podcast app, but especially the idobi app for iOS.
All right, there we go. There's Green Day and The Offspring following the great debate with me and Katie's brother Denny. We're looking to play the IMDb Star Meter game right now. Actually, someone just tried to call in, but it didn't quite work. So let me quit the app here and then reopen it and see if that works. I promise a few weeks from now, everybody, I won't be doing all this behind-the-scenes stuff.
Katie will be back.
In the meantime, Katie will be back running the computer and all will go smooth. Here we go. The phone app is restarting. So if you're trying to call in out there, just bear with us. Give us a few seconds here. Fish, in the meantime, let's talk more about you.
Ooh, my favorite subject.
Tell me, what's one of your interviews that really stands out as maybe your favorite or the craziest? Or maybe it's both.
One of my favorites is definitely when I interviewed this band Envy on the Coast. They're from Long Island, and their first video interview and actually talking in an interview was with me, and they were my favorite band throughout high school. Then they broke up when I graduated. And then they came back.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you had them on.
I did. It was
when
awesome.
was that? Was that one of your first shows?
No, it was summer of 2016. Right before my birthday, I think. So early June, late May. Gotcha.
I don't know what's going on here, man. Oh, there we go. Charlie, ask her to call back. We're trying to actually play the game with a special guest here, everybody, which is what we're doing. I think. Look, see, I missed one. This is probably it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't. Oh boy, I'm pressing buttons all over the monitor here.
Oh no, that's HDMI, not.
What happened now? What's going on?
What
Tom's
is
holding
that?
up his phone. I don't know. What's happening over here? The world's falling apart. Oh, he's over there. What are you doing? You're interrupting the whole show over there. Just holding up his phone.
Tom's sending me on a cruise. I think it's his plot to get rid of me.
Here. We have a caller. Here we go. Let's find out who it is, and let's play the IMDb Star Meter game. Here we go. Let's see. Hello?
Hello,
Hi. This is Brett. Who's this?
this is Donna.
Hi, Donna. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. Wait, let me turn you up a little bit, Donna. I'm still getting used to all this stuff here. Wait, there. Can we hear you better now?
Can you?
I think so. Yeah, there. I think that's better. Donna, thanks for calling the Brett Davern Show this morning. What we're going to do... Well, wait, where are you calling in from?
New York.
Oh, all right. Just for posterity. I always like to ask the people. Donna, thanks for calling the Brett Davern Show. We're going to play a game. Basically, we play a game on the show called Guess Who's Higher, the IMDb Star Meter game. Let me play the intro for it, and then I'll tell you how the game is played. Sounds good?
Sounds good.
All right, here we go. Just 1 second.
It's Guess Who's Higher, the IMDb Star Meter game.
All right, so here's the deal, Fish. Here's how the game is played, okay? I am going to give you 2 movies. We're going to play this in 3 rounds, okay? So there's three times you're going to answer. I'm going to give you 2 movies. You just tell me which one's higher on the IMDb Star Meter. And you're playing against Donna, all right? So best out of 3. I have a tiebreaker question in case you guys are tied. If Donna wins, I'll send her $50 in the mail. If you win... we'll Eskimo kiss on YouTube. Sounds good?
Sounds good to
All
me.
right, cool. Does that sound good, Donna?
Sounds good.
All right, cool. Donna sounds really cool.
She's all right.
Thanks.
Wait, I don't know how we're going to... We should just tell everybody.
Yeah, it's my mom.
Donna, are you the mother of one fish?
I am the mother of one fish.
Oh, my goodness. Well, thanks for playing the game
She
with us.
finally
Thanks
admitted
for
my
calling
2
in.
sisters don't exist.
All right, let's play the game. Here we go. Because Blade Runner, the new Blade Runner came out last week, right? And everyone's freaking out about it. Today's theme is Harrison Ford. So this is the IMDb meter game, Harrison Ford edition. So all these will be Harrison Ford movies. All right?
Sounds
Okay.
good.
All right, here we go.
I'm writing my answer on my arm, right?
Yeah, you write yours down, and then that way we know you're not stealing answers from Donna.
Okay, cool.
Okay, here we go. Round number 1. 2000s What Lies Beneath or 1997's Air Force One? Which one's higher, meaning closer to 1? So it's actually lower. It's kind of confusing, but you get it. Which one's higher on the IMDb star meter? Donna, go ahead.
Air Force One.
She's going to go with Air Force One. Fish? He wrote down a 1 on his arm.
Oh, no, there's an Air Force. You can't see it past the hair.
All right. So they both went with Air Force One.
Are we both right or both wrong?
Well, I'm about to tell you. Unfortunately, you're both wrong.
Damn it.
It's What Lies Beneath, starring Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford. All right, round 2. 1980, Star Wars 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Or 1981's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Donna?
Am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. Rated. Oh, wait a minute.
By the way,
Okay,
even though
let's
this is
go
your
with
mom, I'll
whatever
still
it
send her
is.
$50 if she beats you.
Yes.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Donna. What did you say?
I mean, I loved Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Mm-hmm.
So.
You're going to go with
I
that
would
one?
say that, but
Okay,
Yeah, I have
she's
a
going to
feeling
go
I'm
with
wrong.
Raiders. Fish?
I've gone with Star Wars.
Fish wrote down Star Wars. The correct answer is the answer Donna gave.
No.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Those two movies are only separate. So Star Wars Empire is number 528 on the IMDb star meter. Raiders is number 527.
No.
They're 1 away from each other.
That's a dirty one.
Isn't that crazy?
Because I studied.
Round number 3. Here we go. Final round. Fish, you're going to need a right answer here to tie. Otherwise, it's over. Round number 3. 1993's The Fugitive or 1994's Clear and Present Danger. 2 very good movies. I didn't kill my wife! And what's he say back?
I love the future.
I don't care. It's great. Sorry, Donna, I'm talking over you.
No worries.
What'd you say?
I said I like The Fugitive.
Okay. I like that your mom's just going with the movie she likes.
Yes.
She's like, I don't care which one's higher on the meter. I'm just going with whatever one I liked.
It's
I
kinda,
like it.
It's kind of
pretty
like
much.
what
It's a strategy. I like it. All right, so she's in with The Fugitive. Fish?
I said Fugitive as well.
Ooh, they both went with The Fugitive, and they're both correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
tiebreaker.
Fish is back in the game. Here we go. It's tied. Here we go. Here's the tiebreaker question. All right. Tiebreaker question. 1982's original Blade Runner. Okay?
Okay.
I need you guys to give me its number on the star meter, but I'll give you a range. Whoever's closest. There's no Price is Right. It's not without going over. Just whoever's closest to the pin, wins. So, where is Blade Runner on the star meter, the original Blade Runner, the 1982 version, between 1 and 50? Donna, you go first.
Between 1 and 50, let's see. 25.
Okay, she's in with 25. Let me write that down. Fish?
I'm going to go with the 48.
Ooh! And the winner of the Fish versus Mama Fish IMDb star meter game is Mama Fish!
Oh, damn it.
Oh, she crushed you, actually. Well, she was a lot closer. The original Blade Runner right now is number 4
Really?
on the IMDb star meter, so she was a lot closer. Donna, thank you so much for playing. We love your son, and we love you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, bye, Donna.
good day,
I'll
guys.
get your address
Okay,
from your
cool.
son, and I'll send you a crisp 50, I promise.
Sounds good. Okay.
Bye.
Have a good day.
Have a good
guys.
day, you
All
too. Bye.
I guess we found out who's higher.
Oh, she sounds just like a sweet lady, Fish.
She's a very nice lady.
You are a lucky, lucky boy. Yeah. Tom's sitting in studio. He says that Fish is spoiled. I don't know.
be.
Is that true? Are you spoiled, Fish?
Depends on your definition of spoiled.
Fish, you're drawing on your arm over there. Do you have any tattoos?
I have one tattoo.
Do you really? Oh, yeah, there it is. What is it?
When my dad got diagnosed with cancer, we all got Live Strong bracelets that said "Stay Strong, Stew Fish" on it, and it faded all the writing off of it.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, you know what? Let me get it tattooed on me before the band rips.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
I just got the outline of it.
Nice.
Yeah, I was too scared to get the writing. That would have hurt too much.
Would you have done it on the inside or on the inside? Probably, right? It's on his wrist, by the way. Everybody.
Given how much pain there was on the inside, probably the outside.
Yeah.
It was painful.
Do you want more?
I almost got a $13 tattoo the other day.
Really?
Yeah, but then my uncle talked me out of it.
I don't know, man. I can't commit to anything. I could never get a tattoo.
I think like my next
not
one
for
just
me.
has to be like a giant spider on my neck or something,
Oh yeah, that's
or a
so
neck
badass.
piece.
Just big fat neck piece. What would you get on your neck?
I don't know. Probably like
You should get your own face.
I was thinking about
That'd
it.
be pretty awesome. With sunglasses on.
Yes,
So that it's like maybe people like kind of don't know it's you.
just with different facial hair. I have a full beard.
You're like, no, you guessed it. That's me.
Yep, that's in fact me. What is it? Steve-O from Jackass has his face tattooed on his back, I think.
Yeah.
And then
Didn't he also get a tattoo like while like riding in a boat? Or like he got a tattoo while doing something crazy, so it's just all like shaky and
sounds about right.
weird. Something.
That's
Yeah.
something I would do. Something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd be one of those Jackass guys?
Hell yeah.
I don't know, man. That stuff's crazy. No thank you. Not for me. Not for me.
It could be.
Oh, man. Let's take a music break and then come back and have more fun with Fish. We're going to play Left or Right coming up after this.
Thank you for watching on YouTube or for listening to the podcast version of our show. We love you. If you were listening live on idobi Radio, you'd be hearing real music right now instead of this message. Sometimes rules don't allow us to play that kind of stuff on YouTube or on the podcast. Just putting it out there. Back with more show in a few seconds.
Keep up with all things Brett Davern Show on Twitter. At Brett Davern Show, idobi Radio.
Cold, Cold, Cold by Cage the Elephant there. Great song. What are we supposed to talk about, Fish? What were we just saying during the break?
The Warped Rewind at Sea cruise from October 28th till November 1st. Tom's sending me, assistant Kyle, and
What?
Patrick Walford for Rock the Walls.
You guys gonna go on a cruise?
Yep.
Well, is it just because I've only been here for like 2 weeks that I don't get to go?
I think we literally signed up the day before you started.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, but
Ridiculous.
I'll send you pictures with Good Charlotte, Simple Plan, Mayday Parade, Lit.
I got a key to the building, but no tickets to the cruise.
Hey,
That's
I don't
all
have
right.
a key to the building, but I do have a ticket for the cruise.
Where's the cruise leave from?
New Orleans.
What?
Yeah.
You guys gonna go to New Orleans and go on a cruise?
And Cozumel,
That's
Mexico.
I quit. I'm out. Oh, that sounds amazing. That's really cool. Are there tickets still out there? Can people still get tickets?
I believe so. If you head to warpedrewindatsea.com, grab your tickets before they're sold out. You got like 9 more days to book it.
There you go. Let's take a phone call here. Someone called in during the break. Let's see who it is. Hello?
Hi,
Hi, this is Brett in North Hollywood. Who's this?
this is Carol and Jenna
Hi, Carol and Jenna. Where are you guys calling in from?
from New Hampshire.
Oh, New Hampshire. I've never been to New Hampshire.
Come to New Hampshire.
All right. Send me a plane ticket. I'll go anywhere. These guys are all going on a cruise without me anyway. Maybe I'll go to New Hampshire. You know what?
Yeah,
Why don't you guys
please.
have fun on Bourbon Street? Have fun down there on Frenchman. Have a few hand grenades. Go to Cozumel, because your boy's going to be in New Hampshire.
I wish I was seeing some fall
Eating
stuff.
maple syrup or whatever else the hell they do in New Hampshire. What do you guys do in New Hampshire?
Look at all the pretty trees
Oh.
changing color this time of year. It's beautiful.
Yeah, you're right, Carol. Who needs Bourbon Street when you've got trees?
That's right.
What are you guys doing this
I
morning?
haven't
Just
picked
hanging
up
out,
tonight.
listening to the radio? Do you guys always listen to idobi Radio, or what's up?
My daughter does, Jenna.
Nice. Jenna, thank you so much for always listening. We love you.
I love you too.
What's your story, Jenna? What's up? How old are you? You in school? You in college? You got a job? What's happening?
I'm 16 and I'm homeschooled.
Oh, okay. Nice. 16, what? That's like a junior in high school or something, right?
Yeah,
if memory serves.
Sophomore.
Are you driving yet, Jenna?
No, not yet, but I should be soon.
Oh, no. Get everybody off the roads in New Hampshire. I can tell. She's crazy. Get them
My
all
words
off
exactly.
Oh, thanks so much for calling, guys. Have you been listening to the show for the last week and a half? Please say yes.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Of course.
It's not like they were prompted at all. And how are we doing? How are we doing with it?
Jenna works at Chuck E. Cheese, too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you the mouse?
No, not yet, thank God.
Oh, not yet.
But she will be, and I
They
have
keep
to
threatening her
video
with
it.
that mouse head. They're like, Jenna, if you're late taking the trash out one more time, it's the mouse head for you. Jenna, I have a very important question for you before we let you go, okay? I've always wondered this. So Chuck E. Cheese. That's his name, right? It's not CHUCKY cheese. It's Chuck E. Cheese. What the hell's the E stand for? What's the E stand for?
I honestly have no idea. Like, they don't tell us. I think it's like a middle. Yeah, I think it's excitement. I don't know.
All right, Jenna. Well, it was nice to talk to you. We'll talk to you later.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I'm just kidding. I was like, she's like, oh, no, Jenna, we love you. Carol, we love you too. Thank you so much for listening every morning. You guys sound adorable, and you can call back anytime.
Well, thank you.
Love you too.
Call back sometime when we're playing the IMDb game. I'll send you guys $50 if you win.
Awesome. Have a great day.
All right, you guys too. Oh, also, if you send your mailing address to bdsfans@idobi.com, I've got special treats coming in the mail that I'm going to be sending out to listeners. So send off an email to us at bdsfans@idobi.com and just put your mailing address in there, and we'll fire off something to you in the mail, okay?
Okay.
All right, bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, that's so sweet, Fish.
That was so
nice. Wasn't that nice?
That's dope that people listen to your show.
I love talking to people on the phone, man.
That's awesome.
I also just love like answering the random phones when it rings because you never know who's on the other end.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for the day that I go like, hey, it's Brett in North Hollywood. Who's this? And you just hear this.
And you just see a guy walk into the studio.
Yeah, it's just like weird breathing on the other end.
It's a dude from Billy Madison, the one he calls and saves him in the end.
Yes. That's going to be great.
You bullied me, Brett.
One time when I was living in New York, they have like all the public access channels in New York, you know? What's that?
Mute me.
Mute you? All right, I'll mute you. Oh, he's coughing. Oh, what a radio professional. I got to learn that one. I cough on the mic all the time. When I was living in New York, there was all these public access channels, you know? And one of our roommates gave out my actual phone number on the air of one of these public access things. This is just while we were all in school and stuff. And it was years of getting just heavy breathing phone calls. It was insane. And always from different numbers and stuff.
So you did hear me.
No, now you're muted. See, I forgot to unmute you. Go ahead.
So you did get my calls. You heard me.
I knew it was you.
I was living in New York at the same time.
Fish, let's do our segment that we do with all of our guests with you.
Sounds
Why
good
not?
to me.
I mean, you're a co-host, which is that a level above a guest? I'm not sure. I don't know the ranking, but whatever. Let's do our segment with you.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So this segment's called Left or Right. I have 2 note cards. I'm going to put one in each hand. I'm going to put them behind my back. They each contain a different line of questioning. You say left or right. That's picking the hand. That determines what line of questioning we go with.
Okay.
Sounds good?
Sounds good to me.
All right. And if you lose, you owe me $50 so I can send it to your mom.
Okay.
I don't know how you would lose this, but anyway. All right, Fish. Left or right?
Left.
Purple card, 10 questions. Here we go. Ready?
Hit me.
They start off easy, and then they get deeper and more intense as we go along. Is there anything else I was supposed to mention today? Let me just check before we get into all this. No, I think we're good. All right. Here we go. 10 questions. With the Fish. Number 1. Most used emoji.
Let me look at my phone.
All right. Yeah, go to it. Go to the recents.
I'm going to assume it's the rock horns.
I like that he's getting official.
Oh, it is the crying face, the laughing crying face.
Oh, the laughing crying, though. Yeah. Good. He turns his phone around. It's just the single tear one. Oh, buddy.
And the black heart.
By the way, thanks for representing MXPX on the shirt today.
Oh, no problem. Mike Carrera does a show every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the station.
What a idobi robot you are. I love it. All right, number 2. What's your go-to order at a coffee shop?
Iced mocha.
Nice. Iced mocha?
Yeah.
Interesting. Even in the morning?
Even in the morning.
Really?
Tastes like chocolate milk.
Yeah, totally. But I just usually go hot in the morning, something hot, and then cold in the afternoon. You just go iced all the time.
Yep. Well, depends.
No, don't change. Don't stick
iced
to it
all the time.
Because I was just about to say someday I want to be as cool as Fish. So don't. Come on, stick to it. All right, number 3. What's your most watched movie? It might not be your favorite movie. I don't know, but it's definitely the movie you've seen the most amount of times.
Probably Toy Story.
Oh, it's such a good one.
Such a classic.
Yeah, it's so good. I got the boy at home, and man, is he obsessed with Toy Story.
It's so good.
Every time he wakes up, I'm like, hey, did you have a good sleep? And he's like, yeah. And then I'm like, what'd you dream about? And he goes, Woody, Buzz, Andy. Every time, that's what he says.
I love it.
I know. I think he's making it up, though. Maybe I'm raising a liar. I'm not sure. Number 4. Who's your celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush. John Mayer.
Oh, yeah. Oh, speaking of New Orleans, about like 2009? No, 2008, I saw John Mayer play Jazz Fest in New Orleans.
That is so tight.
It was amazing. Dude, outdoors, bunch of stages, eating some red beans and rice.
Sounds like the dream.
Checking out John Mayer. Yeah. Why do you love John so much?
He's like the only rock star out there, in my opinion.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Some people were pissed off by his Playboy interview. I was not.
I actually was just listening in the car on the way in this morning to "Still Feel Like Your Man."
Such a good song.
New joint. So funky, right?
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too. I like "In the Blood" on that album too. Is great. So I mean, like a heartbreaking or like just a emotional song for me. But yeah, it's a great album.
So good.
Yeah. Number 5. Did you ever have an AOL Instant Messenger, and if so, what was your screen name?
NoFX GC GD MXPX 182.
Good Lord. How do you remember? How would you even? Wow. I love that question. That's my favorite question. Number 6. Actor studio ripoff question. I stole this one right from that old James Lipton.
Love it.
But I don't care. You know why? Because he stole his entire line of questioning from some French guy, and he gives him credit every time, but it's like, yo, James, be original, right?
I agree.
Anyway, I stole this from him. What sound or word... No, wait, hold on. What sound or word do you hate?
Commitment.
Ah, your poor mother. Number 7. How many unread emails do you have right now?
Let's see. On my personal email, 3,400.
Wow.
On my Adobe one, 8.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So you're keeping up with work, but your personal life, you're like,
so shot.
Screw it. I like it. All right. Number 8. Do you prefer wearing boxers, boxer briefs, tighty-whities, or do you just go commando?
Boxer briefs for sure.
Yeah.
Nice. Because when I'm wearing like cool boxers, I'm inclined to wear my pants like half down so everyone can see the dope design on it.
Sure.
It's like, what's the point of wearing them?
Yeah.
And then people get offended.
You can get boxer briefs with cool designs too.
I know. I just get the generic Hanes. Sponsor me.
Yeah. Oh my God. Just plugging other shows, ripping for sponsors on here. What do you think this is?
The Brett Davern Show.
Yeah, all right. Without looking, do you know what color you're wearing today?
Green.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I think my shirt above it kind of matches it.
Really?
I could be wrong, but I got dressed in the dark.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I can't go with the regular boxers anymore because it feels like my buddy Marty that we used to do the old podcast together, he would always say that it feels like you're wearing a trash bag under your jeans.
Oh, wait. Boxer color?
Huh?
Boxer color or shirt color?
No, boxers. Without looking, do you know what color you're wearing today?
I think black.
Why did you get shirt? Where did shirt come in?
I don't know.
And by the way, I think black. Yeah, you got dressed in the dark, probably.
I did.
So did I. We're way off track. Number 9. What's next?
I will be back on air.
Oh, boy. I knew that was coming. I knew it was coming before I even asked it. Bitten by my own snake. Go ahead.
I'll be back on air for another hour.
Number 10, Fish. The most important question of them all.
Oh, no.
Mm-hmm. Your answer to this question will tell me everything that I need to know about you. So, answer wisely.
Hit me.
I mean, it's a simple question. I really do think it's a simple question, and it's a simple answer, probably. Well, I don't know. Some people have trouble with it. But whatever you answer, just know that I will be judging you for the rest of your life.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Mike Fishkin. Known around here as Fish. Fishsticles.
That's what I hear.
The slippery one. I heard someone call you that one time around here. I don't know. Maybe there's a story there. What is your favorite fruit?
Watermelon.
That's a wrap, everybody, on another edition of the Brett Davern Show. We didn't have time to check in with Katie LeClaire today. She's somewhere in upstate New York doing a speaking engagement or something. Anyway, that's all right. I think we made it through without her. Say goodbye, Boy Wonder. Bye. Boy Wonder's on Twitter, but we never give out his Twitter handle. We have to make you like an official Boy Wonder one. Unless you want to give out your personal one. Oh, producer Katie's on Twitter, at Katie LeClaire. The C at the end is silent. I'm on Twitter, at BDAV, BDAVV. Thanks, everybody out there, for listening. Live on idobi Radio. You know, you can also subscribe to the podcast version of the show on iTunes, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. And if you like what you heard, just tell your friends. You hear that, Carol and Jenna? I want you to text everyone you know right now about this show and tell them to listen. Do it for me. You can also follow the show on any of the social medias at Brett Davern Show, or go to brettdavernshow.com for archived episodes, photos, and more. Today's guest, who's not really a guest, he's a co-host, is Fish. And he's on Twitter at Gone Fishkin. Fishkin. Is that Instagram as well?
Mike Fishkin on Instagram.
Ah. Yeah. What else? You want to give out any other social medias?
Follow idobi Radio, at idobi Radio on everything.
You want to plug anything else while you're on my show?
Listen to Brett Davern Show every day, every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You sure you don't want to plug, like, you know, Blue Apron or anything else?
They dropped me.
Oh, no. Thanks for being here, man.
Thank you.
Seriously, thanks for helping out. Watch this. This is what you get.
Yes, I did it.
I know how to use that button. Oh, man. We'll be back tomorrow with a brand new episode of the Brett Davern Show, live at 7 a.m. on the West Coast, 10 a.m. on the East Coast, only on idobi Radio, where our co-host will be Bo Murchoff again. He was here on Monday. Was it Monday? No, Tuesday. He was here on Tuesday. Man, I'm getting all my days mixed up. He was here on Tuesday. He'll be back again tomorrow. Once again, for Katie LeClaire, Boy Wonder, Fish, I'm Brett Davern, reminding all of you to be kind and take care of each other. We'll see you tomorrow. That was our show. Good night, Cheyenne in Malaysia, which to her actually is a good night because of the time difference. You get it?
idobi Radio. Did you know you can watch The Brett Davern Show on YouTube? Yeah, you can. Go to youtube.com/Brett Davern Show.